So we just got our panels in from Mission Solar. We're very excited about that. We got the PRC 60s. So we got 300 watts per panel by 6 panels. So that's like 1800 watts of solar power. So super excited about that, but super nervous because being a motorcycle mechanic, I'm willing to play around with most anything. Trying to be a carpenter, trying to be a plumber, but I do not want to try to be a solar electrician.
No, I don't want you to get electrocuted.
So we went ahead and reached out. We got another set of partners with Virtue Solar. We're going to have them install everything professionally for us. So next week, I'll get to take the bus to them and have them map out everything, get a blueprint made out for you know, where our wires are going to run and everything, get all our parts on order because we still don't have all the parts needed. Mission did bless us with our solar panels, and Virtue is blessing us with the installation of the panels, but we still need to get more bits and pieces in between panels and installers. So hopefully within 2 weeks we'll get all that taken care of and we will be a super solar bus.
But while we wait on that, we've been just doing little things here and there in the bus since we can't install our walls or anything like that until all the electrics ran. So Forrest found little things to tinker with here and there.
Trying to make like a toilet, my little captain's quarter, other little things like that, just to fill my time while I waited. But
we're super excited and can't wait for when it's all installed.
So we've got a beautiful day in the middle of February in Virginia. It's actually like 70 some degrees. We're considering it hot, considering we've been in like negative degrees lately. So playing around a little bit, got some toilet stuff working on today. Today's actually the first day the puppies get to see the bus.
Come on, puppies.
So let's see if they can even get into their home. Welcome home, puppies.
What do you think, dogs?
Oh.
What do you think, puppies?
We've got little explorations going on. Checking things out.
Quincy, you're home? Sadly, we can't put them and try out the dog cage because we have all the plumbing stuff
stuck under there.
As storage right now. The back of the bus is pretty much storage. Because we got a nice clean front of the bus, though. I had to redo the flooring because Forrest did them straight across when you're supposed to stagger the flooring. It's okay though. We got it all fixed now. And then we put everything back where it belonged. And Forrest is working on it on the pooper.
Making the throne, because I'm the king of the castle. So hopefully this will turn out pretty good and it won't be a crappy job. Sorry.
Very funny.
Sorry. So, we've started to make our composting toilet box here. Basically, I just made a box with a hinging lid at this point. I've got my floor cut out here in the back to keep the bucket from sliding around. So I've etched that out and made it to where it doesn't slide or slosh. Drilled a hole through the bus there. So we had to punch that out so we can have where the urine tube will go through and to the plumbing down below the bus. So up next I'm working on trying to figure out a way to hook up our urine separator and our seat. So our seat's going to get mounted up here, and the urine separator I'll have to figure out a cutout for the bottom to where it'll line up underneath and mount underneath of this lid. So when we go to lift the lid, the urine separator will be a part of that. I'm not a carpenter, so let's see what happens. So today I'm taking a break from my toilet work until I get the jigsaw bits so I can cut out the hole and everything. I'm trying to think of something cool to do for my little captain's seat area here. So I'm coming up with a little platform that I'll build here. And hopefully I'll be able to come up with something cool to where I'll have the ability to hold up the seat belt as well as possibly a drink or something. So like I said, I'm definitely not a carpenter, but I'm gonna give it my all. So getting a little bit of a late start today, but I'm not worried about that. I did take a little bit of time this morning to go up to the local church and help with the food drive. We'll try to do that more often if I get a chance, and you know, a day that's not as beautiful as some of the other days we've had to work on the bus. But because it was pretty gross outside, I figured it was a good time to try to help the community out, and because they've helped us so much, so it's good to give a little bit back when you can. So now it's time to get onto the bus. So I'll try to put this on a time lapse so you guys can see me struggle as a carpenter. Okay, so I got to the point the other day, needed more pallet wood. So had to run up to Dad's shop, and I could only break down one. It's kind of a slow process. I basically use a grinder to grind the heads off the nails. So you get this cool pattern here. And then some of them still have the nails left in them. So I'll have to go through and pull the nails out. So it's kind of a slow process, but I think it's worth it for free wood, and I think the pallet wood looks really cool. So I'll start pulling some nails now, let you guys watch that in some speed up time so you can see how fun it is. Alright. Hopefully we got a good time lapse rolling there. I can take my sweet time trying to be a carpenter when I'm definitely not. I'm a mechanic and I work on motorbikes. Already off to a really good start. All right. Time to cut more wood. Oh, that wasn't a time lapse at all. Sorry about that, guys. Have to edit out some of these songs, I hope, or not. We'll see what she does. Sorry. Alright. Hopefully you are a timed video. But hopefully you're not. I don't know.
So there's the captain's corner I made. All I'll have to do now is put a cup holder right there, and that should be good. Sorry I didn't show you guys the process in between, but sometimes it's really hard to film while building. So didn't get that, but that's what we got.
So the puppies were super excited to get to look at the bus for the first time, and they had fun playing outside while Forrest tinkered with the few things he had, like his caption chair and stuff. But we're super excited because the bus is street legal, and we're going to share how we did that in the next video. So that video is just going to be us talking about the logistics of getting the bus insured and tagged and titled and all that boring stuff. But we found out that it's the hardest stuff, and a lot of schooly people had questions about it. So we want to inform them. So that's going to be our next video. And hopefully the video after that will be our bus fully solar powered. So stay tuned for that. You can follow us on Instagram at bus_with_us. And of course, if you like the video, give it a thumbs up and subscribe.
Subscription!